When hundreds of people are asked to share their gratitude in just 6 words, something beautiful happens. Ordinary lives start to sound like quiet prayers. This video gently explores that collection of 6 word thank you messages and turns them into a warm reflection on love, survival, and the small moments that make life meaningful. Imagine if you had to describe what you are most thankful for this year in only 6 words. No long speech, no big story, just a tiny line that holds your heart. This is what a New York Times newsletter invited people around the world to do, and the responses became a kind of gratitude poem for 2025. In today's video, let us walk through the heart behind these 6 word messages. The love, the survival, the humor, the ordinary magic of daily life. As we listen to these themes, we will keep asking one simple question. How can this help us live more gratefully, more peacefully, right where we are? The newsletter invited readers to send just 6 words that captured what made them thankful in 2025, using a style called the 6 word memoir, popularized by writer Larry Smith. Thousands of people replied from all 50 US states and from countries across the world, including places like Canada, Mexico, Greece, Panama, Germany, and Honduras. This reminds us that gratitude is a language every heart can speak, no matter the country or culture. Even a handful of words can carry a lifetime of feeling. From all these responses, the writer gathered some of the favorites and arranged them into a piece that feels like a poem, made of stanzas filled from 6 word lines. It is not a strict, formal poem type, but more like a gentle collage of real lives, each line holding one person's thankful moment. This helps us appreciate that every person we meet is carrying a quiet poem of their own, full of memories, fears, joys, and reasons to say thank you. One strong thread in these 6 word lines is the joy of very small, very everyday things. The way a toddler says a certain food, the feeling of the cool side of a pillow, the comfort of a backyard garden that feeds a family. People also mention warm, homely scenes like a relaxing day, a pet, a good meal, or a familiar place that makes them feel safe and content. This reminds us to be thankful for the little things we often ignore. The way someone we love mispronounces a word, the softness of our bed, the taste of simple home-cooked food. It helps us appreciate that peace is often hiding inside these small, quiet details of daily life. Another deep theme is survival. Some lines hint at frightening moments that people faced and came through, capturing the relief and encouragement of still being here. In just 6 words, they express how close they came to loss, and how precious it feels to have another chance at life. This reminds us to be thankful not only for what is easy, but also for what we survived. The illnesses, the accidents, the heartbreaks that did not break us completely. It helps us appreciate that every normal day after a crisis is a quiet blessing. The poem-like collection includes lines about long marriages and important anniversaries, like celebrating many decades together. In a handful of words, people honor shared history, commitment, and all the ups and downs that 2 people walk through over a lifetime. This reminds us to be thankful for the people who have stayed with us through seasons of joy and pain, not just for the happy moments, but for the endurance of love. It helps us appreciate the simple miracle of still being able to sit at the same table, hold the same hand, and say, "We are still here." Some of the 6 word lines point to surprising gratitude, being thankful for something that, on the surface, looks negative, like losing a job. These lines hint that what first felt like a loss later opened a door to growth, freedom, or a new direction in life. This reminds us to be thankful even for closed doors and sudden changes, because sometimes they gently push us toward a life that fits us better. It helps us appreciate that healing can begin in the very place where we once felt rejected or afraid. Many responses focus on the beauty of the natural world, light on snow, sky, sun, birds, gardens, and simple outdoor moments that calm the mind. These 6 word lines show how people find peace in the way the world looks and feels through seasons, colors, and quiet scenes. This reminds us to be thankful for a sunrise, a cool breeze, a tree outside our window, or the sound of birds, even if our life feels heavy. It helps us appreciate that nature often becomes a gentle healer, without any words at all. The poem also carries many hints of love and companionship, partners, family, pets, little daily rituals shared with someone special. Some lines quietly celebrate physical closeness, emotional safety, and the comfort of having a person, or even an animal, to come home to. This reminds us to be thankful for the people who know our flaws and still choose us, and for the animals who make us feel loved just by being near. It helps us appreciate that connection, whether deep or simple, is one of the greatest forms of wealth. A powerful feeling that appears in this piece is contentment. Having enough money, enough health, enough love, not perfection, but enough. One line in the shared examples outside the main article points to gratitude for my one wild and precious life, capturing the sense that just being alive, with all its messiness, is something to honor. This reminds us to be thankful not only for big achievements, but simply for being here in this moment, breathing, learning, and growing. It helps us appreciate that life does not have to be perfect to be deeply precious. When so many people from so many different places send in 6-word stories, clear patterns appear: health, family, nature, survival, love, and the small daily comforts that soften life. These themes show that, beneath our differences, human hearts are shaped by very similar hopes and very similar sources of comfort. This collection also shows that gratitude does not erase pain. Many lines carry shadows, fear, loss, struggle, but still choose to notice what is good. There's a quiet courage in that, choosing to say thank you, even when life has not been easy. Here are a few gentle reminders you can carry from this shared gratitude. When life feels heavy, look for one tiny, ordinary thing to be thankful for: a sound, a taste, a small comfort. When you survive something hard, pause and honor the strength it took just to keep going. When someone chooses to stay in your life, remember that their presence is a gift, not a guarantee. When plans change or doors close, stay open to the possibility that hidden blessings may appear later. As this living poem of 6-word thank you shows, gratitude is not only about perfect holidays or big success. It is about noticing the gentle miracles that are already here: breath, love, survival, a soft pillow, a shared laugh, a quiet garden. When we train our hearts to see these things, daily life becomes softer, kinder, and more meaningful, even when challenges remain. Let this be a peaceful reminder for you today. Your story, with all its mess and beauty, is still a story worth thanking life for. Gratitude does not fix everything, but it changes how your heart carries everything. Before you leave, share one thing you're grateful for today in the comments.